and welcome to my family engagement project. I will be teaching you about low income and poverty families. I hope you learn a lot from my project. My icebreaker is 2 truths and a lie. I use this because it can help families get to know each other and maybe start a friendship. You play 2 truths and a lie by telling the other people 2 truths about you and 1 lie. Then the other people in the group will try and guess which one is the lie. There will be 5 people per group. This will go on until all the players in the group have had at least 1 turn. For faster groups, they will have multiple turns. This will help families be more comfortable with each other before we get into the more touchier topics. I will be doing an example with my mom of 2 truths and a lie. I am 18, I have 4 hermit crabs, and I go to Community College of Beaver County.
Your lie is you have 4 hermit crabs.
Yes, because I only have 3.
Okay. My 3 facts are I'm a nurse, I have 5 cats, and I have 1 sibling, a sister.
Your lie is that you have only 1 sibling.
Yes, because I have a brother and a sister.
Okay. I learned a lot about low income and poverty in early childhood. The first thing I learned was that it can affect the child's mental and physical health. Children and families that live in low income and poverty do not get the high quality health and mental care that they need. There are serious impacts on mental health in children that live in low income and poverty families. There are disparities in poverty that depend on age, race, and location. There are more likely to live in poverty if they are of African American or Hispanic descent. Poverty has greater risk of being reported by parents to have mental health problems in children if they live in poverty. It affects mental health by causing stressors such as being neglected by a parent, food insecurity, and housing problems. These stressors can cause adults to be abusive to their children. This also increases parental mental health issues and substance abuse in the parents. Only a few of the children living in poverty will get the high quality care that they need, and some of these issues can last a lifetime. The next thing I learned was how many people actually live in poverty. There are 39.7 million Americans that lived in poverty in 2017. 18.5 million of the people lived in deep poverty, which is 50% below the poverty threshold. The sad part is, most of these people are disabled, elderly, or cannot work for various reasons. The poverty threshold was set for 24,600 in 2019. 20% of all U.S. children live in poverty. Children from age birth through 18 are ranked among the poorest age group. 1 in 3 African Americans, American Indians, and Alaska Native children were poor, along with 1 in 4 Hispanics and 1 in 11 Caucasians. That's a lot of the statistics. 1 in 6 children living in poverty are under the age of 6. They are so young and they have to deal with so much. There are approximately 12 million children living in poverty. Some geometric reasons can increase the risk of growing up in poverty. In 2017, 1 in 5 children lived with families whose income is below the federal poverty line, whose income is 40% of children live in low-income households. The third and final thing I learned was about the government agencies that help low-income and poverty families, such as Head Start, which is a government-funded early childhood facility for low-income children to have high-quality education for little to no price. They also like to help parents further their education or help them to get a job. Head Start is from ages 0 to 4 and mostly for low-income families. but some students are not. 1 million children are served by Head Start. CHIP is health and dental care for children up to age 19. CHIP pays for hospital visits, medical supplies, and routine checkups. Supplemental Nutrition Assistant Program helps families get food that is nutrition for their children. There is 6 million children that receive benefits from CHIP. WIC is another program which provides food vouchers, education, and referral to help pregnant women and children up to age 6. Around 7.7 million people receive WIC each month. Earned Income Tax Credit is tax credit for families that have at least one child. They have to make less than $51,567 a year to qualify. 27 million people receive this tax credit a year. SSI is Supplemental Security Income Program, provides cash to low-income seniors, adults, and kids with disabilities. This helps aged, blind, and disabled people get to buy food, clothing, and shelter. 8.4 million people receive SSI a month. There are a lot of these programs, and I didn't know how many programs there were and how many people actually take advantage of these programs for low-income families, and how many more people don't know about the low-income poverty government organizations that help them. During my family workshop at 6:30 to 6:33, it will be the welcome and refreshment. During this time, participants will be reminded to grab a refreshment and take a seat. During this, the PowerPoint slides will be shown for the purpose of introducing the programs that are here today, which will be also in the pamphlet that I will talk about later. 6:33 to 6:45 is the icebreaker activity. They will split the workshop participants into groups of 5. They will play a game called 2 Truths and a Lie in order to introduce themselves and tell others 2 truths and 1 lie to see if the others in the group can guess the statement which is a lie. This is what I talked about the first thing. 6:45 to 7:15, the speaker will be there. The speaker from Head Start will discuss the impact of poverty on physical and mental health in children. They will also discuss the statistics that are associated with poverty and low income. She will discuss how poverty affects children's physical and mental development. She will give a brief overview of some of the services available for participants and their families. 7:10 to 7:25 will be the time where they will gather the information. Participants will go and gather information from different agencies such as Center for Caring, Women's Center of Beaver County, Salvation Army Franklin Center, Beaver County Assistant Office, Catholic Charities, and etc., which might be able to offer them assistance. From 7:25 to 7:30, it will be the goodbye. Participants will be given a thank you for attending the workshop. They will be given a pamphlet that contains the numbers of the different organizations that were in attendance, and the survival kit containing different things that are symbolic. This is the pamphlet they will be given. The workshop will be entitled Helping Hands, and the slogan will be providing a hand up, not a hand out. And the inside will have the numbers of the different organizations that will be in attendance during the workshop. A bandage will be given to the people to symbolize that everyone makes boo-boos or mistakes. The highlighter will be given to symbol that the times that they would like to use colorful language. The now and later will be given to symbolize that some stuff doesn't have to be done now. It can be done later. The rubber band will be symbols that it is important to be flexible. The deck of cards will be that they don't always have to settle for the hand that they're dealt. The lollipop will symbol that it is possible to lick your problems away. The marble will symbolize it might be one of the ones that they lost. And the tea bag will symbolize the times they need to relax. And the mint will be the times they need to cool down. Thank you for listening to my presentation. I hope you learned a lot. Thank you.